simple at-home hairstyles for older women. As we age, simplicity becomes not just a preference, but a form of elegance. And when it comes to styling our hair, there's something truly empowering about being able to do it ourselves, right from the comfort of home. You don't need a fancy salon. You don't need complicated tools. And you certainly don't need to spend hours in front of a mirror. What you do need are a few easy techniques, a gentle touch, and a little inspiration tailored just for women like you. Women who know their beauty doesn't fade with time, it evolves. Whether your hair is short, long, silver, thinning, or beautifully textured, there are simple styles you can create in just minutes that flatter your face, feel comfortable, and bring out the graceful confidence you carry each day. In this video, we'll walk you through everyday hairstyles that are both chic and practical. We'll focus on looks that are soft, age-appropriate, and easy on your arms and hands, from a low twisted bun to a loose braid over the shoulder to effortless volume using nothing but a few rollers. You'll discover just how easy it is to look put together, without the fuss. So if you're ready to embrace your natural beauty and want to learn a few timeless styles that anyone can do, this is for you. Let's begin this journey to feeling elegant, confident, and wonderfully you every single day. Style 1. The low, gentle bun, a soft answer to fine, thinning hair. Now that we've set the stage for styling at home, let's begin with one of the most timeless, effortless looks you can create, the low, gentle bun. If your hair has become thinner over time, and chances are it has, you might feel like it limits your options. You brush your hair, and you notice the strands aren't as thick as they once were. There's less bounce, less volume. And suddenly, styles that used to work don't quite sit the same anymore. But here's the good news. You don't need thick hair to look polished. You just need a style that works with your hair's natural texture and volume. And the low bun does exactly that. This look is especially perfect for women with fine, fragile, or thinning hair. It's gentle on the roots, forgiving around the face, and most importantly, it brings out a soft elegance that only mature beauty can truly wear with grace. Let's walk through it together. Start by gently brushing your hair. Don't rush it. Use a soft bristle brush or a wide-tooth comb. You're not forcing your hair into place, you're guiding it. Once it's smooth, gather your hair loosely at the base of your neck. The key word here is loose. No tight pulling, no yanking back. You want it to feel soft, natural, like it's gently resting there. Twist your gathered hair into a loose coil. It doesn't have to be perfect. Imperfection adds charm. Tuck it into a bun shape and secure it with a soft elastic or a fabric scrunchie. If you like, use a few hairpins to gently hold it in place. Avoid sharp pins or metal clips. They can be harsh on fragile hair. Want to add a touch of softness? Pull a few tendrils loose around your temples or ears. They frame your face and create a romantic, relaxed feel. You can also give your crown a slight lift by teasing the top gently before gathering your hair. This adds a little volume without needing heat or heavy product. And if you'd like a bit of hold, finish with a flexible hold hairspray. Just a light mist is enough. Remember, we're not freezing it in place. We're simply letting it breathe and stay in shape. What's beautiful about this bun is that it works for so many occasions. You can wear it while reading by the fireplace, out for lunch with friends, or even to a casual evening get-together. It's neat without being stiff, elegant without being overdone, and most importantly, it's completely doable on your own. No salon, no heat, no stress, just your hands, a mirror, and a few minutes of self-care. And here's something else to keep in mind. When you choose a style that's kind to your hair responds. It becomes more manageable, it breaks less, and over time, it starts to feel like yours again, not something you're fighting with. So if you've been feeling frustrated, or maybe just unsure of how to style your changing hair, this low bun is a wonderful first step, but maybe you're ready for something with a little lift. A look that says, I still have bounce in my step and in my hair. If that sounds like you, then get ready for style 2, a half-up look that adds natural volume. Without teasing, spraying, or stressing your strands, let's explore it together. Style 2, the natural lift half-up look. Subtle volume without the damage. So maybe you've tried the gentle low bun, and you love its softness, its simplicity, and how kind it feels on your hair. But deep down, you still miss that little bit of lift, that light, natural volume at the crown, the kind that used to come without effort when your hair was fuller and stronger. Now let's be honest, many women over 60 struggle with this. The top of the head tends to flatten with age. Our hair gets finer, and it doesn't hold shape the way it used to. Even styling products that once gave great results now feel too heavy, too sticky, or just too much. That's why this style, the natural lift half-up look, is such a beautiful solution. It gives the illusion of fullness and bounce, but without pulling, teasing, or weighing your hair down. And yes, you can absolutely do it at home, in under 10 minutes. Let's start simple. Begin by gently brushing your hair to remove any tangles. Focus on lifting at the roots with your brush, rather than flattening everything down. This sets the tone for volume, right from the beginning. Next, take the top section of your hair. Think from the temples up to the crown. Not too much, just enough to give your upper layers a little height. Now here's the trick. Before pinning it back, hold that top section upright and use your fingers to fluff it gently near the scalp. No teasing brush required, just a soft scrunching motion to add body. Then, secure that lifted section loosely at the back of your head using a small clip, a claw clamp, or a soft barrette. Don't pull it tight, let it breathe. You're aiming for softness with shape, not a slicked back look. The beauty of this half-up style is in its versatility. Leave the bottom section of your hair flowing free. You can curl the ends slightly with a no-heat method, like overnight rollers, or leave them natural. Want to frame your face? Pull a few strands loose around the forehead or ears. This instantly softens the look and adds a youthful touch. And if you're heading out, add a small accessory, maybe a decorative clip or a velvet bow. It's a lovely nod to classic femininity, and it takes no extra effort. This style works beautifully with silver strands, thinning textures, or even short layers. It lifts the eye upward. It draws attention to your cheekbones and softens the jawline. And best of all, it feels light and comfortable all day long. No tugging, no headaches, no stiffness. Just you, natural, lifted, and quietly confident. And let's not forget something powerful here. When you lift your hair, even slightly, you lift your spirit too. You feel more awake, more alive, more like yourself. It's amazing how something as small as a little volume at the crown can change how you carry yourself through the day. So whether you're getting ready for a visit from the grandkids, a walk in the sunshine, or just want to feel a little more vibrant for yourself, this half-up style is a beautiful way to do that. And if you have longer hair, just past the shoulders or more, there's another elegant option coming up next. It's a look that combines grace with a touch of romance. And it only takes a few simple steps. Ready for something a little more intricate, but still easy to do? Let's talk about style 3, the side braid, a soft, feminine look for longer hair. So maybe you've been enjoying the natural lift from the half-up look, and it feels good to have a little volume back, without the fuss. But what if your hair is a bit longer? Maybe it falls past your shoulders or even brushes your upper back. And some days you just want it gently pulled away from your face, but still styled in a way that feels soft, graceful, and truly feminine. That's when the side braid becomes your best friend. This look is elegant, practical, and endlessly flattering. It keeps your hair tidy, but never severe, and it creates a lovely silhouette that frames your features beautifully, especially as we age. Now, a lot of women think braids are only for young girls, but that couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, braids, when done loosely and thoughtfully, bring out a kind of romantic charm that feels incredibly timeless, especially when the hair isn't perfectly slicked or tight. Because here's the thing, mature beauty is softer, more relaxed, and styles that embrace that natural ease will always flatter more than styles that try to fight it. So let's walk through a gentle, side-swept braid you can do yourself. Even if you've never been the braiding type, first start with clean brushed hair. It doesn't have to be freshly washed. Second day hair actually holds better. Then Part your hair naturally to one side, whichever side you prefer. Gather all of your hair over one shoulder. Now here's where it gets lovely. Instead of pulling it back tightly, keep it loose. Let it fall softly, like a waterfall of strands resting just above your collarbone. Divide your hair into 3 sections and begin a simple 3-strand braid. There's no need for fancy techniques here. Just braid slowly and gently down to the end. And don't worry if it's a little uneven. Imperfection adds beauty. Once you've braided to the bottom, secure it with a soft elastic. Then, here's the magic. Use your fingers to gently loosen the braid. Pull slightly at the edges so it looks fuller, more relaxed. This trick makes thin hair look thicker. It adds softness, volume, and that effortless elegance we all love. Want a little more texture? You can lightly curl a few strands before braiding, or even use dry shampoo at the roots for subtle lift. And don't forget to let a few wisps fall naturally around your face. These little touches create a halo-like softness that's both graceful and flattering. This braid isn't just for aesthetics, it's practical too. It keeps hair off your neck on warmer days. It stays neat while you run errands, garden, or move around the house. And yet it still feels like a style, not just a quick fix. Add a soft ribbon or neutral tone scrunchie at the end if you'd like to dress it up. Or tuck in a small flower or barrette for a touch of personality. You see, styling your hair at home doesn't mean giving up on feeling beautiful. It means creating moments where you feel like yourself again. Comfortable, polished, and quietly proud of the woman looking back at you in the mirror. And if your hair isn't quite long enough for a braid, or you're craving a bit of curl or body without using damaging heat, don't worry. The next style is going to speak directly to that need. Let's move into a look that's ideal for fragile strands, tired roots, or anyone wanting volume without a single hot tool. Get ready for style 4. Soft curls with no heat rollers. Volume and movement the gentle way. If you've enjoyed the soft charm of a side braid but found yourself longing for more movement, something that feels playful, full of life, and just a little bit glamorous, then soft curls might be exactly what you're looking for. But let's face it, curling irons and hot rollers can be rough on aging hair. Our strands become more fragile over time, and applying daily heat, even with protectants, can leave them dry, brittle, and prone to breakage. So what's the solution? No heat rollers. These soft, gentle tools are a dream for mature hair. They allow you to create body, bounce, and beautiful shape without ever touching a curling iron. And yes, they really work. You just need a little time, the right technique, and a touch of patience. Let's walk through how to create soft curls at home, safely and comfortably. Start with slightly damp hair, not wet, just a little misted. You can use a spray bottle with water or apply a light leave-in conditioner for added softness. Now choose your rollers. Look for foam or fabric-covered no-heat rollers. They're comfortable enough to sleep in if you want to set your curls overnight. Larger rollers will give you big loose waves. Smaller rollers will create tighter curls with more volume. Divide your hair into sections. For most women, 4 to 6 sections work well, top, sides, and back. Roll each section away from your face, starting at the ends and rolling upward toward the roots. Secure each one gently, no need to pull tight. Let the roller do the work. Once your hair is rolled, give it time. You can wear the rollers for a few hours during the day or sleep in them overnight for a stronger hold. When you're ready to take them out, do it slowly. Unwind each roller gently, allowing the curl to fall naturally. Then, this is important, don't brush it out. Use your fingers to separate the curls and shape them softly. This keeps the volume intact and creates a more natural look. You'll notice right away, your hair feels bouncier. It moves with you. It catches the light differently. And even if your hair is fine or thinning, it suddenly looks more alive. This is the kind of style that makes you feel vibrant again. And the best part? You didn't use a single hot tool. You didn't stress your strands. You simply gave your hair the time and space to shape itself, gently. Want to take it one step further? Add a bit of light hold mousse before rolling for longer lasting curls, or clip back one side with a decorative barrette to show off your face. This style works beautifully for special occasions. like a family dinner or a holiday event. But it's also lovely for everyday wear. It says, I'm still playful, I still enjoy feeling beautiful, and I take care of myself on my own terms. Soft curls don't shout, they whisper elegance. They bring back that feeling of fullness and movement without putting your hair at risk. And if you're someone who prefers to keep things extra simple, but still likes a little something to change up your everyday look, there's one more option waiting for you. It doesn't involve styling tools or rollers or even much effort. It's all about accessories and how a simple headband or clip can completely refresh your style. Let's move on to our final section, Style 5. How to refresh your look with headbands and clips. Simple accessories, big impact. After waking up to soft, heat-free curls, you might feel refreshed, a little more radiant, but also wondering, is there something simple I can do to change things up without starting from scratch? The answer is yes. And the secret lies not in a complicated routine, but in something incredibly simple. Accessories, headbands, clips, barrettes, soft pins, even scarves. These are more than just functional tools. They're little touches of personality, elegance, and charm. They turn even the most basic hairstyle into something that feels fresh, intentional, and beautifully you. For many women over 60, accessories are a forgotten joy. Why? Because the beauty industry often tells us that as we age, we should tone everything down. But here's the truth. You don't need to disappear. You deserve to shine in a way that feels right for this chapter of your life. Let's talk about how to make that happen, simply and beautifully. Start with a headband. Now, this isn't the stiff plastic headband you remember from the 80s. Today's headbands are soft, flexible, and come in every style imaginable, from classic black satin to floral patterns to elegant twists in muted tones. A soft, fabric headband can be slipped on in seconds, and suddenly your look feels pulled together. It's perfect for holding back curls, smoothing flyaways, or even hiding thinning areas at the crown. And if you have silver hair, oh, the contrast of a navy blue or deep burgundy headband against gray or white strands is absolutely stunning. Headbands also frame the face. They draw attention to your eyes and give structure, especially helpful when your hair feels too soft or fine to hold shape on its own. Prefer something smaller? Let's talk about clips and barrettes. A small pearl-accented clip at the side of your head can instantly take your soft waves from casual to graceful. If you've pulled one side of your hair back, secure it with a decorative barrette instead of a basic bobby pin. It's a tiny choice, but it changes everything. For those days when your hair feels a little flat or you want to create gentle lift, use two matching clips to pull back the front sections on each side. This opens up the face and gives a subtle sense of volume, without teasing or products. Now let's not forget scarves. Tying a silk or cotton scarf around your head, either as a headband or turban style, adds softness, color, and a dash of vintage charm. Scarves are especially wonderful on days when your hair isn't cooperating, or when you just want something a little whimsical. And here's something important to remember. Accessories don't need to be loud to be powerful. Sometimes a soft, blush-colored headband says more than the boldest blowout. You're not hiding your hair, you're highlighting it. You're adding dimension, personality, life, and perhaps most importantly, you're choosing joy. Because let's face it, there are days when we don't feel like doing much. Maybe our hands are sore. Maybe the mirror feels a little less kind than we hoped. Or maybe we just want to feel a bit more alive. That's when you reach for the clip, the scarf, the accessory that makes you smile. And suddenly that little act of care, that tiny moment of beauty, reminds you that you haven't faded. You've evolved. Accessories are about expression. They let you say, without words, I'm still here. I still care. I still feel beautiful. So don't save the headband for special occasions. Don't leave the pretty clips in a drawer. Use them. Use them on Tuesdays. Use them when you're sipping tea. Use them when you're gardening, grocery shopping, reading, laughing, or doing absolutely nothing at all. Because beauty at this stage of life isn't about impressing anyone else. It's about pleasing yourself. And these small touches, they matter more than you think. So whether you've styled your hair into a soft bun, a lifted half-up look, a gentle braid, or let your overnight curls shine, know that just one accessory can elevate it all. And it's not about doing more. It's about doing it with intention. Because you're not just styling your hair, you're celebrating yourself. Every strand, every year, every chapter. And that, my friend, is the most beautiful style of all. Conclusion: you deserve to feel beautiful every single day. So here we are, at the end of this gentle journey, 5 simple hairstyles. 5 different ways to bring beauty, confidence, and a sense of you back into your day. From the elegance of the low bun, to the lifted grace of the half-up style, from the romantic charm of the side braid, to the soft, no-heat curls that bring movement and bounce, and finally to the quiet magic of headbands and clips. These aren't just hairstyles, they're moments. Moments where you take a few minutes just for yourself. Moments where you stand in front of the mirror and smile. Moments where you say, yes, I still matter. I still shine. Because here's the truth. No one tells you enough. Getting older doesn't mean stepping into the shadows. It means stepping into a new kind of beauty. One that's softer, deeper, and far more resilient than it ever was before. Yes, your hair may have changed. It may be thinner, finer, or grayer than it used to be. But that doesn't mean you have to give up on feeling good about yourself. It just means you get to find new, kinder ways to take care of it. And in doing that, you take care of yourself. You reclaim that spark that might have dimmed a little under the weight of routine, responsibility, or simply time. Styling your hair isn't about vanity. It's about identity. It's about saying, I'm still here, and I'm still me. And the best part? You don't need a salon. You don't need fancy tools. You don't even need perfect hands or perfect hair. You just need a little guidance, a little patience, and the willingness to show yourself love in small, consistent ways. That's what these hairstyles represent. Not perfection, but intention. And when you bring intention into your mornings, even if it's just twisting a soft bun, pinning a clip, or letting a few curls fall freely, you start the day with dignity, self-respect, and quiet confidence. So if this video gave you ideas, if it sparked a little joy, or made you feel seen and understood, I want to invite you to keep this journey going. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There's so much more to share, not just hairstyles, but real conversations about aging, beauty, wellness, and self-love. Leave a comment below and tell me, which style are you most excited to try? Have you already been doing one of these looks at home? Or maybe you have a trick of your own. Something passed down from your mother, your sister, or discovered through your own experience. I'd love to hear about it. And if this spoke to you, please consider liking the video and sharing it with a friend, a sister, a neighbor, or someone who might need a gentle reminder that beauty doesn't have an expiration date. Because the more we support each other, the more we lift each other up, and the more we rewrite the story of aging together. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are strong. You are beautiful. And you are absolutely worth the effort. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for honoring yourself. And thank you for allowing me to be part of your day. Until next time, stay soft, stay elegant, and above all, stay wonderfully you.